Thorns and snares are in the way of the froward. He that does keep his soul shall be far from them. So that was the verse we finished with the other day. And as we have been talking about Joshua and the leaders of Israel accommodating their enemy to the detriment of their own people, this is very similar to our situation when we accommodate some lie of the enemy in our hearts, when we make a covenant with a lie and to our own demise, really. So what we see here in this verse, if we apply this Proverbs 22 verse 5 that I just read to the situation of Israel, then we see that there is a carelessness that is unwarranted. Okay, Joshua was, when they entered into the promised land, I'm sure he was ready to battle, but he did not expect deceit somehow, and that's, that's understandable. And we as believers, we need to learn that the enemy has many ways to come at us. We expect the enemy to come at us with a bludgeon, with a baseball bat, but in reality, he will come at us with a fake smile and a hidden dagger. He will offer us a pretty fruit that is poisoned. That's how he acts with us. He acts through lies. If we listen to him, if we follow his advice, then we will be lured into a trap. That's what this verse says. And thank God, 2 Corinthians 2:11, thank God, we don't need to be ignorant of his devices. We know that he doesn't just attack us with blunt force, but he also tries to sneak his way in, kind of slither into our lives through his lies. So keeping our soul here, it says, he that does keep his soul. So this is talking about vigilance and carefulness with our soul and what we accept. So the point is that we need to understand that the enemy has many ways to sneak in one of his lies into our lives, because if he can do that, then he will lure us into a trap. Proverbs 28:26 says, he that trusts in his own heart is a fool, but whoever walks wisely, he shall be delivered. Yeah, there is much in that verse, but just a simple truth there, that is that we cannot just trust our heart to know what needs to be done. We need to be wise about it. Like, we need to consciously make decisions of wisdom, and this is important. This is where Joshua, and it wasn't Israel's job in a way to make that decision. It was Joshua's and the leaders of Israel's decision to make that decision for them about, it was their place to make that decision, about the Gibeonites, and they failed in that. And this is what it's talking about, just going with your gut feeling, that's foolish. Just doing what you desire is foolish. We need wisdom in life. We cannot just trust our own selves. We need to pay attention to the Word of God, and we need to learn to pray about our choices. The enemy has a plan, but the enemy has no right to us, to you and to me. Only we can give him that right by agreeing with him. Our will is key. But our will is not alone. And that's maybe an encouraging thought for the end. Jesus in Mark 14:38 said, watch and pray, lest you enter into temptation. The spirit truly is ready, but the flesh is weak. So Jesus says there that we have help available. And we can pray despite our weaknesses. We can pray despite our even if I have made a covenant with a lie, I can still pray. And I can say, okay, God, please help me with this. And God will help us avoid the enemy's plans for us. I trust that encourages you as it does me. God bless your day.